Who am I, you ask?
You are a pirate. You're our favorite indeed. Being a pirate is our right to be. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. Are ahoy in the past. Dinky dip fast. Hang the black pack at the end of the mast. You are a pirate.
Incredibili!
Tomorrow, the new hero sailing into For Honor is the Pirate Hero. Yes, that's her name. Just Pirate. I'm not gonna lie, I expected something like Buccaneer, Swashbuckler, Captain, Corsair, but nah, it's just Pirate. In the reveal stream, we were told the pirate was not a Viking and not a samurai.
It's not a Viking, nor a samurai.
Leading us to fear Yubi would make them yet another knight hero.
Maybe.
However, it was revealed while the pirate is Chinese in origin, they do not represent the Wu Lin. They are in fact the first of the Outlanders, a new faction that will consist of warriors from outside of Heathmoor. Basically the mercenaries faction that people have been talking about forever. This means with the Outlanders faction, we are now one step closer to For Honor becoming the sequel to Deadliest Warrior, the video game, and we could see heroes from any culture or region. So go ahead, theorize how great of an addition a Persian immortal, Maori warrior, Spartan soldier, or Mongol archer on horseback would be. Nothing's off the table now that the rest of the world can make their way to Heathmoor.
Now we're gonna get fucking Future Man. We're gonna come in here with a fucking rifle.
We're gonna get Warden from our, Rainbow Six.
Yeah, there we go.
To please the algorithm, go ahead and comment down below who you'd like to see and why. I honestly think what excites me most about the Outlanders faction is the fashion and new styles we could see. Speaking of, the pirate swings into For Honor with 7 different outfits centered around 3 very different themes. Frustratingly, none of them have a peg leg. Literally unplayable. Continuing the trend since Warmonger, each outfit has an alternate version. Whereas before they focused more on adding or removing elements, and some of them do, this time around the alternates focus more on removing forced colors on some of the gear. Just like with Kyoshin, some alternate hairs are affected by your chosen color palette or material. Also, just like Yoshi, the hero is locked into one body type, but is rather androgynous. The material colors also really only affect the linings of the armor rather than entire pieces. And just because she hails from a new faction doesn't mean she has somewhere new to place her ornaments, they're still shiny shoulder pads. As the pirate doesn't represent any of the other 4 factions, she plundered some patterns, outfits, and effects from each of them. Some patterns are actually entirely new. I found it really easy to go with dark colors, but I'm pretty happy with my blonde buccaneer. The emotes really fit the hero, I mean most of them use the gun, and the pirate actually brings one of the greatest emotes in the game to date. And I don't even mean the one where she shoots in the air and creates a smoke cloud in the shape of a skull.
Does? Oh shit, it does! Damn.
Nice.
I'm talking about the pirate dancing to her own theme. I'm not making any of this up. And I'm not doing any editing. I swear, this is what legitimately happens when you do this emote, and others can hear it when they get closer.
Okay, if you start dancing, start doing the dancing. I can hear it!
Wait, what happens if you start dancing?
It's a lot louder when I do it.
They're out of sync as well, oh my god.
Okay, hold on. We gotta get this in sync,
I guess this makes up for her having no instrument emotes, despite having many other universal emotes. Speaking of, here's her emote spam. Sadly, there's not much there. She's got 4 unique executions that, while I think are absolutely stunning and fit the hero perfectly, aren't very quick. So feel free to set down your controller and grab a drink. We've got time. Keep in mind, during this execution, the second pistol she pulls out will always be the default one. It also seems when the pirate releases, so too does this limited time universal execution. Honestly though, it's a shame that when using it against Pirate, she doesn't pull out her gun instead.
Oh wow, I used this execution. I didn't realize I had it. I forgot, I pulled it on this character to frame check it.
Completely inaccurate, because why the fuck would the pirate
Why
pull
would
out
you use a
crossbow?
crossbow? Yeah. Yeah.
He needs to do like a bullet catch.
It needs to be a bullet catch, yeah, like
Exactly.
spin back at you.
Round 6.
If only they made it unique to when you're doing that against a pirate, but they just use the gun.
Ooh.
She also has quite a few of the universal executions. These are her 2 unique signatures. But she does have a couple of the universal ones. Unsurprisingly, she gets access to the content in the event pass that drops at the same time as she does. But at least in our early access, she didn't get anything from this season's battle pass that is all pirate themed. Purchasing the $8 package gets you the pirate hero 2 weeks before she can be purchased for 15,000 steel, and an exclusive outfit that comes with an ornament, as well as 3 scav crates and 7 days of champion status. Never bring a sword to a gunfight, just ask Havoc. The pirate is incredibly easy to pick up and play, with a moveset that looks small on paper but can chain into itself, allowing for infinite combos with a variety of options. This is partly because of the pirate being able to cancel the recovery of any attack with a dodge, and subsequently a dodge attack, partly because of her big stab, and partly because of her extended magazine flintlock.
I got 57 more goddamn rounds in this 1-round magazine.
As soon as we saw the gun was part of her base kit and not just for show, I'm sure everyone was a little scared of what she could do with it. Thankfully, it seems she's using a Nerf gun. The gun acts as a bash and can only be used after heavy attacks, and the bash has 2 versions. One that's guaranteed if a heavy lands, think of Orochi or Shinobi's confirmed lights, except this one breaks hyper armor. And one after a heavy is blocked or whiffs. This second version is an unblockable grab that you have to dodge or you eat 14 damage.
Oh boy.
Her walk the plank move is interesting. You can only throw this move after another attack, and it has 3 potential outcomes if it lands. If you press nothing, you crack your opponent's jaw, and this can wall splat, but you are set back to neutral. If you're surrounded, you can dodge to cancel the knee, or if you press guard break, you'll deliver a point blank shot that somehow isn't fatal. This move is very similar to the pirate's dodge forward heavy. Both moves are unblockable, have late hyper armor, and can be soft feinted into a guard break. The main difference is the dash forward heavy can be performed from neutral, and it deals much less damage. It's important to note that both dodge attacks and each version of the gunshot count as the first attack in a chain, so after either you can follow up with an undodgeable light attack, hyper armor heavy, link back into walk the plank, or cancel your recovery with a dodge. In other words, all roads lead to orange or dodge.
Aye.
Probably the coolest part about the pirate is how you can use any of her unique feats as part of her chains. As in, throw a heavy, use tier 3 feat, and continue your chain. Or use them as chain starters, as in shoot the tier 1 from neutral and continue your chain. Like the regular pistol shot, landing a heavy guarantees either pistol shot feat. And this isn't limited to the tier 1 and tier 3, the tier 2 and tier 4 can be used as a part of a chain as well. That's badass, and as we'll learn soon, a little scary. Oh, she's also seen Wanted.
Curve the bullet.
Yeah, that curves, 100%.
Did you get hit or did it hit the wall?
Yeah, I got hit. We can fucking curve bullets. Alright, let's go.
All of her other feats are passives, so there's no way to test if she could use her other feats mid-chain. In case you missed the Warrior's Den where they broke down each feat, she's got a shot that deals 10 damage and reduces an opponent's defense, a pocket bomb where she steps backwards, a trick shot that ricochets between enemies dealing bleed damage, and ranged Jormungandr Twilight of the Gods. And yes, this does work with Yorm's Hammer Slam and presumably Sense Eagle's Talon. I'll go into more detail with a how-to pirate video soon, in case anything gets changed between now and when the pirate launches. One thing I won't make you wait for because I don't think they'll change it is your burning questions about Blackprior's ability to flip bullets and other fun interaction. Sadly, as you just saw, flipping the Feats is impossible. I really thought there was a slight chance, especially because the pirate glows orange. You're probably disappointed, so here's something that maybe will cheer you up. The pirate shoots her pistol during drop attacks. J. Corella also found the true pirate combo.
The true combo! The true combo! True combo! Yeah!
We also found some other fun stuff with her feats. For example, you can shoot your allies, and doing so procs the damage debuff or bleed. We actually found this out while testing the Blackprior flip. Technically, the pirate can also shoot herself. As trick shot bounces between enemies, if you're positioned in between them, the bullet hits you and stops. Presumably, this would also be the case if an ally was standing in between enemies. Sadly, the trick shot only works on people with health bars, so bullets can't bounce between minions and enemy players. Sorry, pikemen, only real health bars count. The pirate's tier 4 is where things get really interesting. It's actually kinda terrifying how quickly the tier 4 explodes. It's impossible, or at least very, very difficult for enemies to get out of range from Gunpowder Surprise. Honestly, even just trying to get out of range on reaction is very difficult. This means off-screen noob tubes will definitely be frustrating, but in our testing it seems it's also confirmed in a lot of other situations. This is partly due to the short time before the bomb blows up, and because of how fluently you can pull it out mid-combo, as you'll see with their true max out of stamina punish. Add that up for a grand total of 142 damage, at the cost of 2 feats and 24 of your own HP. Before you go down into the comments getting super angry, keep in mind that this takes a lot of time, luck, 2 feats, good chunk of your health, and there are other tier 4s that insta-kill on an out-of-stamina throw or parry such as Catapult and Senbon Zakura. This isn't a new thing, and it's not a pirate exclusive thing. Not to mention, if a hero uses any healing feat, they'll cleanse, bleed, and survive. Honestly, if you try this online, the more likely scenario is that the tier 4 knocks the opponent the other way, and you only get to combo the tier 3 for 122 damage total, as long as they don't heal. And if it's an out-of-stamina parry, it's 5 less damage because the combo before the gunshot is zoned into heavy. But hey, at least we didn't get super historically accurate pistols, am I right? So that is the pirate in a nutshell. One thing to please keep in mind is that this is early access, and some things could change when the hero is released or later down the line, including this 100-0 gank with 2 pirates. But what we know for sure is she's brought us a new hero to play as, a new minion skin, new armor variations for the existing heroes, hopefully the long-awaited gun execution, and she's opened the doors to bringing in new heroes that aren't associated with the Knights, Vikings, Samurai, or Rulin, despite technically being Rulin herself. Year 6 is on the horizon, and what we know so far is that there will once again be 4 seasons with their own battle passes and 2 new Outlander heroes in the mid-season updates of Year 6 Season 2 and Year 6 Season 4. They apparently both will bring new elements of combat that differ from the existing factions, and we can't wait to see your reaction to how they will shake up the battlefield. Honestly, I thought the inclusion of feats as part of a moveset is pretty cool. Maybe we'll see that with the new heroes, maybe we'll see it expanded upon, maybe they'll bring it back to the original heroes, who knows? Cosmetic lovers will be happy to hear that For Honor is also planning on implementing skins for each hero, as in full top-to-bottom cosmetics that completely change how a hero looks. Think of it like this: while you can select individual pieces of gear for a hero, these skins are sets that can change an entire hero by giving them a new face, armor, weapons, body type, and more. but at most you can probably only change your color palette and material. We've actually already seen examples of this in For Honor, such as Ezio and Cesare Borgia as skins for the commanders during the Assassin's Creed event, 2 Prince of Persia skins over Tiandi, and most recently, the Trapper from Dead by Daylight was a skin layered over Centurion. Aside from crossovers, this means we could finally see story mode hero skins such as Goodmandir for Warlord, or gender swapped skins such as male Warmonger, female Shigoki, or female Lawbringer. Not gonna lie, I'd laugh my ass off if all they did for a female Lawbringer was just add a new voice. No visual changes whatsoever. Underneath, you'll still have your gear perks and such, so don't worry. The team is planning on releasing 1 hero skin per season for a single hero within the current For Honor roster starting with year 6. So it's gonna be a while before all 30 and counting heroes get skins. While I absolutely love the sound of this because the game is clearly still being supported with the Outlanders planting the seeds for later hero releases, it's also a little frustrating that the Knights, Vikings, Samurai, and Wu Lin hero numbers aren't identical. Them leaving the hero menu screen like this is setting off my OCD. But hey, that's just me. Otherwise, that's everything we learned from the reveal stream last week, and everything I learned with the early access. I had a lot of fun playing and testing with these lovely individuals. Thank you guys so much for your time, it was immensely appreciated.
They put themselves out, Tony, you can get it. I believe in you, Marco.
Oh, get him, get him, get him.
Oh no!
No!
Oh, you hate to see it.
Oh, you did so well with the getting them into the wall, splatting them off each other.
And thank you for watching. Huge shout out to my Patreon supporters, especially Shadow. How To Pirate is coming tomorrow, so grab your eye patch and a bottle of rum so you can properly get in the mood for tomorrow. Have a good one, and I will see you on the battlefield.
西洋界族，何不屈泥？義讓其波，西洋界族，何不屈泥？義讓其波。